and our very own Matthew Kenworthy Gomes has been enjoying his freedom, and he's here with us now. Good morning, Matthew.
Hello.
Good morning, Nathan and Pudge. How are you doing?
Oh, look at you!
Wow.
Live and out and about in the community.
Very nice. Very nice.
It's rather lovely being out here in Newquay.
Oh, Newquay. I was going to say, tell us where you are. This is Newquay's.
This is the Killer Court. Should we go for a wander?
Come on, then.
Yes, go on.
I love this.
Let's go for a wander. So this is the Killer Court. It's brand new. Can you hear me? Okay, just triple checking.
Yeah.
no
Good,
problem.
good.
Fabulous. Okay. So this is the new Killer Court. They spent, I think, £1 million on this or something like that.
Wow.
And a lovely little bandstand here, which I was here on Sunday and on Saturday. So as part of their Newquay Sessions Festivals.
Oh, I love this. I was going to say...
We'll get ourselves a little bit closer to the beach as well, because it's pretty there.
Oh, now I want to go to the beach.
I wanna be out.
Why can't you be here and me doing this? Damn.
Not fair.
What have you been up to? Because we've not seen you for a while. Of course, things, I guess, Newquay's certainly beginning to open up again and a bit of activity.
Yeah, absolutely. So myself, I've actually just recovered from COVID. That was a very, very interesting experience, but we won't dwell on that. As part of that recovery, really getting myself out and about and being able to enjoy, after recovering, obviously, and enjoying outdoor spaces. It's been rather lovely.
And I think when you, I'm sorry to hear that you had COVID, but fantastic news that you're better now and you pulled through and everything's good. But I think you really appreciate the outdoors and when you can't physically go out and enjoy the stuff on your doorstep. And let's remember Cornwall. Yeah. Everybody in the country wants to come to Cornwall because it's so beautiful. So for lucky us guys who get to live here, it's even more frustrating, isn't it? That, you can't go out and you can't go and enjoy things. So I guess you're kind of buzzing, really, that you can get out and about again.
Oh, look, get to see stuff like this.
I know.
Just behind me.
What the heck?
The famous bridge and the island.
Amazing.
Newquay, your hometown, you love a bit of Newquay, don't you?
It's not actually, well, it's kind of my hometown. I went to school here. My hometown or village is actually Perranporth. So it's a little bit of a trek to get up to here, but it's definitely worth it.
We're going to be talking about live events coming back, and am I right in saying that you've been enjoying live music in Newquay quite recently?
Yeah, well, I'm going to get myself back up to the stage a second. It's almost challenge Annika, if anyone remembers what that's like running around here a second.
I mean, you're showing your age, love, but yeah, I know what you mean.
So just right behind me on Sunday, they had 2 male choirs, so Olin and Quella, and then the choir, and it was just really, really lovely. It was very, very special to be able to have outdoor entertainment, and obviously over the last 18 months, one of the biggest challenges have been to the arts and performing arts, and to be able to have just groups back out and celebrate their music was very, very special. On the Saturday as well, just over that side of the Killer Court, they did have a bar, and some bigger bands. I think Penny Eyes or someone like that.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I'm actually Olingwella, I must admit, I know them well myself. I'm pretty sure they're sea shanty group as well, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Yes.
My old headmaster, Ross Bauer, leads them, and he's absolutely fantastic. Yes, yeah. All very connected. And I didn't realise that he's also the cousin of the person that sets up the Wender Perron.
Oh, blimey. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I
Yeah,
know.
I've always loved
connected.
those guys. I listen to them a lot online. I listen to them on Spotify. They sing a lovely version of "Cornwall My Home." Can't fault them at all. So, what's been the sort of general feeling of everyone around?
Just really lovely.
Yeah.
Obviously, not speaking for everyone, and catching up with the people that have set it up. They're really excited to be able to have people out and about. And being able to enjoy our beautiful spaces, and obviously in a safe way and respecting other people's choices. And it's just really lovely. And you can just see it now. And there's loads of people just casually sat down as you would and being able to enjoy their space. Coffees. There's a lovely little cafe just here in the corner. Some beautiful out stores as well.
I imagine
really nice.
it's a really great place to enjoy some live music, and I can see. I mean, dare I say it's money well spent. I think they've really planned on the kind of layout there.
Yeah.
You got some tracks for us from the weekend where two male voice choirs performed for the first time, and the first ones. Pudge, help me out here.
Olenguela.
Thank you. With A Wonderful World. So let's take a look at this, and then we'll come back to you, Matthew. So stand by.
Red roses too, I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. Saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shake hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful, wonderful world.
Oh, that's it. She put some money in the box.
Lovely job, lovely job.
Oh, I love that. That must have been really nice to see. And you know what? I love when like male voice choirs do songs that maybe aren't traditional male voice choir songs. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I love this one.
It felt very weird for me because obviously I know them just as a sea shanty group, and this is obviously not so much a sea shanty, just a more a regular song, as I like to say. They still nail it. They still do really well. It's really lovely to hear.
I think we've got some more sea shanty-esque music coming up as well.
Yes, I've seen it coming up. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we just want to ask you, of course, we talked a lot about it this morning. The football was on last night. Did you watch it?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts? Were
did.
you enjoying it?
Well, we actually tried to go to a pub. I know.
Wow. Okay.
But they're all full.
Yeah.
I know, they were all full. Pretty every single pub. We went to the walkabout and sorry, not walkabout, the watering hole in Perranporth, and first come first serve. And actually, all the tables were full by 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
So they've all probably got very, very heavy heads drinking for 10 hours.
And we're saying about the whether you like football or not, the positivity around it is bringing the nation together, because we need this kind of uplift and this boost and something to just actually lose ourselves in. Do you think it's important that we bring back that kind of social interaction? The football's really helped with that.
Yeah, absolutely, and of course it is. I think as we're aware that one of the biggest challenges that have happened over the last 18 months is our own self-mental well-being, and the challenges of being hidden away and kind of the increases of domestic violence and everything else alongside of it, the challenges around hidden communities. And as we come out of this, people are finding it difficult to interact with other people, which is one of the strangest things. I don't know whether anyone else has experienced it, where you're in a retail store and there are a lot more angst people. There's a lot more, there's a lack of patience and of sorts. So it really is that self-awareness and that support element, that we have that understanding that actually everyone's got a choice to be who they are, and that everyone's choice has to be respected, even if it's not your own. Now, one of the things that I want to say is that someone's choice, or a massive group of people's choice, and I don't know whether it will be reported on, but obviously the repercussions of the football last night and everyone celebrating meant just behind me down here, we don't have pictures of it, but just behind me down here on the beach, there was a mass of people after the football. Everyone from New Quay's pubs and areas came down onto the beach and were celebrating, and at least maybe 1,000 people down on the beach, which is obviously, as per restrictions, they were in very close contact. There was no social distancing. So right now, we need to be aware and more self-aware that those things shouldn't be happening until we've got a better understanding of what's going on July the 19th. So yeah, it's...
You've linked into my next question perfectly, because obviously New Quay has been a hot spot for the virus in Cornwall. What has been the sort of the more wide community feel on things as they stand at the moment?
Well, interestingly, again, if you go back to New Quay Town Council, they are moving forward with putting on these New Quay sessions and putting on community events to get people to interact. So it becomes more around your, again, not necessarily to repeat what Boris Johnson and Richie have said, and correctly with what Babs was saying just a second ago, we need a little bit more direction and support around this, because ultimately it looks and feels like it will be people's personal choice around what they do with masks and with what they're doing with kind of that interaction. So the ability of putting on events, the ability of being social will be there, but it's your personal choice whether you wish to attend, first of all, and maybe not necessarily being upset that people have gone to do this, because again, it's their personal choice. So there's two sides to that coin. So it's understanding that, again, personal choice to go, personal choice not.
I'm thinking Babs for Prime Minister,
100%.
Matthew for Deputy Prime Minister.
I'd vote that quite happily.
I'm loving this. Let's get some more live music on. We've got another male voice choir now performing from the weekend. Lovini?
I've not actually heard of this group, but I definitely have heard of the song,
Okay.
because this is, I believe, the Cornish national anthem.
Let's hear
whether
it for
that's official or
Trelawney.
not.
Okay, all right. Well, let's take a listen.
Night, with the storm at its height, the lifeboat answered the call. They pitched and they tossed till we thought they were lost, as we watched from the harbour wall. Though the night was pitch black, there was no turning back, for someone was waiting out there, and each volunteer had to live with his fear as he stood beside the prayer, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angels of mercy answer our plea, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea. As they battled their way from the mouth of the bay, it was glowing like never before. And gallantly fought, every one of them fought, of their loved ones back on the shore. And the vicar looked light, and they knew they were right, that she was on the crest of a wave. She's an old fishing boat, and she's barely afloat. Please God, there are souls to be saved, and carry them town, on the streets that runs down to the sea and the harbour wall. They gathered in pairs at the foot of the stairs to wait for the radio call. And just before dawn, when all hope was gone, came a hush and a faraway sound. Was the coxswain, he roared, "All survivors on board! Thank God we're homeward bound, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Angel of mercy, answer our plea, and carry them home, home, home from the sea. Carry them safely home from the sea."
Yeah, lots of love for that on the Mixcloud this morning. Big shout out to Lewis saying, loving the choir coverage. Beautiful
Lewis.
song. Big up yourself, Lewis. Thank you.
I must say, I very apologise there. I kind of got the song wrong there. So anyone who's Cornish out there, don't lynch me. I'm sorry.
That was Home from the Sea, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great tune. Matthew, we're nearly out of time. Thank you so much for bringing this to the table today because we've needed a bit of an up boost. We've had the football, but there's also serious stuff still going on in the world. We need to remind ourselves. But this is a really great kind of insight into Cornwall coming back to life again. People getting out to celebrate culture and heritage, and actually we don't need to go right across the country, right across the world to enjoy what's outside our door because there's great things happening.
No, absolutely, and I'm just taking a casual wander across the beach now. Well, about to go onto the beach, and it's beautiful out here. It's beautiful everywhere. So for us to be able to have the opportunity of getting out, celebrating our culture, our music, supporting the arts, it's just fantastic. Being able to be outside, kind of, we've been able to do this a little bit more, but as we get closer to this, to the 19th, it is that little bit more real. And
it's exciting. It's exciting.
Yes. Yeah, it is exciting. But again, we have to understand it's everyone's personal choice to wear that mask, or even at businesses to be able to ask you whether they want you to wear a mask or not.
Absolutely.
We're going to play another song now. Pudge, help me out here.
Ollangwala.
Thank you.
South Australia!
South Australia, which is a classic. You treat yourself to an ice cream. Send me the receipt. I'll pay you back. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
Okay, guys.